Happy Thursday, everybody. Today I'm going to talk about septic systems. So the reason I'm going to talk about septic systems today, which seems like a really strange topic, is because that's what I am dealing with for the last couple of days. Our septic system has not been functioning properly. And I now, being a rural living person, know far more about where your poop goes when you live in the country than anybody really ever should. And now you're going to know too. So this is what my lesson is for the day. In your house, you have a bathroom over here, a laundry room here, and a kitchen. And in your kitchen, your sink is there, and it goes down a drain. And your laundry room's here, and there's your washer and your dryer. And the water comes in, and the water goes out down a drain. And here's your handy-dandy bathroom with my cute little toilet I'm going to draw. There's your bathtub shower. Shower, water. So there's your tub, there's your toilet, and your sink is in there too. Just pretend I actually drew it. And all of this stuff goes out into a septic system. And it all goes in a pipe. And it all drains out into a septic tank. And it's a great big huge concrete tank. And in that tank goes everything. All your dishwater, all your soapy water, all of your poop and your toilet paper and everything that goes down the sink in the bathroom, including all that gunky hair and everything. And from there, there is a pipe that goes into another septic tank, which is called the black water tank, or some people call it the gray water tank, but it's not gray water, it's black water because it has septic sewage in it. So in this one, there is a pump. Let's just draw a little pump. And it's got a propeller there, and it's submersible, and it's under the water. And in the pump is a pipe that goes out the pipe. And then your pipe goes along underneath your lawn somewhere. And somewhere where your septic bed is, where you live rurally, there is a access panel from this hose. And in this access panel, it's like a big concrete box. And there's a hole here, and a hole here, and a hole here. And from those come out into your septic bed, your weeping bed as they call it, is a bunch of pipes with holes in them. And they all kind of, these are the pipes. And they go out like that. And this goes out like this. And this one goes out like that too. And it's very important when you have a septic system that your septic bed is not driven over too heavily, because you don't want to crush these, because they're plastic PVC pipes now, and they're white, and you've probably seen them in a hardware store. They got a bunch of holes in them. And what happens is when you flush the toilet way over here in the house, it goes down into here, and it goes and it's flushed down into there. Every 1 year or 2 years, depending on how much you live, how big this tank is, and how many people you have in your house, this gets pumped out by a septic sewage company that comes, the pooper truck. And they haul away the sediments and the toilet paper and the stuff that doesn't break down into water and come into here. But what happens is all the water goes in here, all the sediment settles to the bottom, and then all of the water that's left over goes into here. And this pump has a float switch on it, which is a little handy-dandy little float. And that float floats. That's why it's called a float. And it has a switch on it. And it's in the off position when it's down too low. And when this float floats up, so in this here, when the float, there's the pump, there's the float in the off position because the water level's down to here, and here's your hole to go out. And when this float rises up because your water level is way up here, it clicks on and it tells this pump to pump your water down here out into your septic bed. And your water goes out into the septic bed here, and it leaches out into all of that. And that's why septic weeping beds in the back of your rural house garden yard has really great grass, because poop makes grass grow really well. So your gray water makes your grass grow really well out there. Anyway, today what I dealt with is having to have this pump fixed because it wasn't pumping anymore. So it overheated and it didn't work properly anymore. The float switch wasn't working anymore, and so the water was staying up high and it wasn't being told to turn on and pump out to there and get rid of it. And when that happens, this fills up and it can't fill up anymore, and then this fills up until it can't fill up anymore, And then this pipe starts to fill up until it can't fill up anymore. And if you get to the point that we almost got to today, it will start to back up into your drains in your house, and then you have sewage water in your drains. So today I had a lovely plumber guy come and take care of this for me, and he was the one that got to get his hands yucky and dirty, and it stunk really bad. And he went down in there and he changed this new pump, put on a new pump for me today, and that's how I spent $500 today. Now you know more about where your poop goes when you live in the country than you ever thought you would know. Hope you guys have a great week.